Someone is hoping that you still have a little softness in your heart for them, despite all the reasons that they've given you to not have softness in your heart for them. I feel like this person could be watching you or aware of what you're doing, and the assumptions that they're drawing or the way that people are talking about what is up with you in your life, they feel like they're being left behind at this point. This reading today is going to be who's lurking in your energy that maybe you're not aware of. Maybe you are aware of, but maybe they are just trying to be lurky and it's not working. You know, like Parks and Rec. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. They're right there. Everyone can see them. This person's trying not to be suspicious, but it's blatantly obvious. Hi, I'm Hillary. Cellulite and Love Tarot. Okay? I don't look like this every day, although I really wish I did. Okay? Spooky season, trunk or treat. Got things to do today. And so you just get Mothman Hillary. And I'll be my normal ass self, my normal ass, boring ass, human version self tomorrow. But here we go. The person lurking in your energy and what they want to say to you. Okay. We've got, I just want you all the time. And then we got, yes, you are right. What do you want? I feel like this is someone that you knew wanted you more than they let on at the time. That's the energy I'm picking up. This person tried to play a tough game, again, trying not to be suspicious. Nah, I'm not that into you. Nah, it's not that big of a deal. But you could tell from the look on their face, when you locked eyes, you could tell that there was a lot more desire from this person than they were comfortable with admitting. This person could have played hard to get on purpose. But this person, deep down, they just feel like they already know that you know. They know that you know what they want. And at this point, they're getting to the point where they are just ready to admit it because maybe you said, I'm done with the games. I know what I want. I've said what I want. And I'm done with the motherfucking games. So, if you're going to play games, I'm not playing. Have fun with that little party playing by yourself. I'm just going to move forward. I feel like that was your energy towards this person. Now this person, worried that you're moving forward, worried that there's not a soft spot in your heart for them anymore. Now they're just like, but wait, I really did want you. I really did. Do you still want me? Do you still want me? Do you still want me? I'm worried that you don't want me anymore. I'm worried that you don't want me anymore. Oh, man. Yeah, this person tried to be nonchalant as fuck. Okay, my wings are getting stuck somewhere. Jesus. My wings getting stuck on my chair. This person tried to play nonchalant and ended up confusing themselves and confusing you. It's like this person never wants to get their hopes up. They just feel like if they get their hopes up about anything, then they're just gonna be misled. I'm almost getting like this person cutting off anything that has to do with emotionality or connection. This person could have been wounded pretty badly in the past, and so they just said, you know what, all there is to me, all there is to life is just wake up, eat, sleep, fuck. That's it. Just let's think about basic needs. Basic animalistic, primalistic needs. I'm not thinking about anything more than that. Confused themselves and confused you. Okay. All right. How would darling know this person? Give me their characteristics. The Fool. You know, I feel like in some area, whether or not this person hurt you or not, or was confusing to you, I feel like you have so much admiration for their ability to just live their life the way that they see fit. Even if that's hurt you. Like, I feel like I'm talking to someone who's healed enough where you're just like, you know what? When I have a problem with a characteristic in someone, that's because there's a part of me that actually envies that quality in them. Like that you could just move on, just do what you want to do and not really care about the repercussions. Like, I wish I cared so little. I'm hearing the Battle of Who Could Care Less. Is that the name of that song by Ben Folds 5? I just added it in my music playlist not that long ago. So go listen to that song. I feel like this could have been a battle of who could care less. And you're just like, I'm not trying to care less, I'm trying to care more. But this person, you just felt like they could really care less. They're just going to do what they want to do. They're just going to do what they want to do. Yeah. Tell me some more about this person. King of Pentacles. I think what's also hard for you is that you may have seen them become a very stable, generous person to other people. Seven of Cups again, and then the Knight of Swords. I feel like the way this person treated you in contrast to the way that they treated others was very hard for you to accept and not take personally. I feel like you felt like you could have gotten bare minimum from this person, just what they felt like doing on a whim. Like that's just, they were just their whimsical self, not caring, nonchalant. But then I feel like you could have seen them with other people, other partners, other things, be very stable, committed, thoughtful, generous, and you're just like, at one point, I don't think you take it personally anymore. I think you feel like this person was fucking blind to ignore you, okay? Especially because it feels like they could have been generous maybe with other frivolous type of people. You're just like, really? You're gonna involve yourself with someone? You're gonna involve yourself with that? Like that's a nightmare train track for your life to run down. Like, don't you see that? Don't you see that? But you're gonna dedicate yourself to that. Why? There's something about this person wanting to feel like the best. They want to feel like the best of the two. The leader. So maybe they've like repeatedly chosen partners or friends or situations where they felt like, well, out of everyone here in the dumpster fire, I'm the hottest flame. Like, like I'm the biggest deal. I'm the most stable one. Okay. All right. Very monetary focused. Very monetary focused. This person could have been mad that you maybe were fine without them financially. Oh, itchy nose. Tell me some more and then we'll get some more of what they want to say. God, I can't see shit in these glasses, y'all. Everything's so red. The Empress. Wow. Yeah, this person was upset that really they didn't have anything to offer you that you couldn't already give yourself. There was this intimidation factor with this person about you being well off, about you being able to hold your own. Maybe you're a really great parent, you're really nurturing, really kind. They just feel like you were fine without them, and that almost made them feel insecure. Like a King of Pentacles shouldn't feel insecure, but a King of Pentacles would feel insecure next to a fucking Empress. Are you kidding me? Man, missed out on you. Yeah, they wanted to feel like the generous one. They wanted to feel like the one with who's better off with the Six of Pentacles. And they didn't feel like that with you. Very materialistic, very ego-driven. Again, but in your healed state, you're just like, you know what? I may not understand why this person wouldn't give to an Empress, like want to build something long-term with an Empress of all fucking people. But I wish I cared so little that I could just do what I wanted to do and not worry about how it affected people or, you know, like I wish I cared so little like that. I kind of envy you. There's a balanced level of healing and understanding with you. You're just like, I'm not taking that personally anymore. Okay. What is this person? Why are they lurking? Why are they lurking? Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, because they want you. Ace of Wands, they want you. I just want you all the time. And I was literally hearing, who sings that? Is that Bryan Adams? All I want is you. They want you all the time. They want to get you pregnant. They want to get you pregnant, a not empress. Look at that fetus right there. Just like, you're a damn good mom. Can I call you mommy? Or daddy? Mother. Okay, why are they lurking? They want you. They want to reach out to you. They want your loving. The devil. This person has an obsession with you. Ace of Pentacles. Hermit. King of Pentacles again on the bottom. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. We got heavy earth energy. We got Virgo here too. So we got Devil, Ace of Pentacles, Hermit. So I feel like the reason why they are lurking right now is because they can't stop watching you move forward on your own. You know, in a really toxic ass, stupid ass fucking way, I feel like this person almost enjoyed the level of power that they had over you at one point to make you feel sad or smaller because you weren't. Like, you're not, again, there was this intimidation about you not really needing them. You not needing them, you just wanting them. But that made them feel like they were less off than you were. And that was like a big ego thing for them. So there was something about, even though a way for them to feel better in some sense was to make you feel smaller, to make you feel sad, they almost got off a little bit on disappointing you, on rejecting you, because then it put them in the upper hand, right? And this could be totally subconscious. Like the devil is often habits and things that we're in denial of, right? So I feel like this person wouldn't even acknowledge that, but subconsciously, that's why they treated you the way that they treated you, because they needed to feel superior in some sense. And so having the upper hand of rejection or neglection puts them in that superiority, like puts them a level up. I don't even know that they were actively aware of this, but I feel like this person, the reason why they're lurking is they can't stop watching you move forward. There's something here about like you gaining some inner wisdom, since this is clarifying you gaining inner wisdom about this cycle with this person and saying, I really admire that person could care so little because I care so much. I've cared so much about this person to the point that I've overgiven in times where I've neglected myself because I wanted to make sure that they knew that I really loved them, valued them, cherished them, chose them, that I was a safe person for them. That mattered to me, how I made them feel. But in reflection, you're like, but if I care more about how I'm making them feel and making them feel welcome and chosen, whenever I know that they're choosing behaviors that are hurting me, and this doesn't feel like a one-time deal. This feels like over and over and over again. And so you're just like, well, you know, I can say that someone maybe wasn't aware of their behavior once or twice. I could even give grace for someone trying to overcome some behaviors and slipping up and there being mistakes as you're trying to grow and become a better person or partner. I can give grace for an extended amount of period, but there's something about like you realizing this has been going on for long enough that this is a consistent habit. Even if it's just a comfort zone, this person is too comfortable with disrespecting me. This person is too comfortable with rejecting me. This person is too comfortable with not giving a fuck about how their behavior affects me. So I have to recognize that this person really doesn't want to show up in a way that is healthy or beneficial for me, and that's hurting me. Now I can point blame at this person and say, you're treating me like shit. Why are you treating me like shit? Or I can say, I am an autonomous individual. Why am I staying in a situation where I know someone is going to hurt me or treat me like shit? And I feel like that's what you did. And this person is just like, wait. You're right. You're right. Yes, you're right. You're right. No, I did want you all the time. Now suddenly there's this shift, right? There's this shift all of a sudden because they're watching you be like, I'm putting the puzzle pieces together here. And if your puzzle ain't fitting, if it's wrong, if I move it in every which direction and it still doesn't fit, then it's the wrong piece. And I can try to cram this piece in the wrong spot, or I can say, clearly you're just not the right piece for me. Whose fault is it if I ruin the puzzle trying to cram the wrong piece in the wrong spot? You're showing me that you're wrong for me. You're showing me that you don't care. You're showing me that I'm not important, that I don't matter, that you don't. It does not affect you the way that you affect me, and that's not all right with me at all. So this person is seeing you realize this, moving forward, not really looking back, and then they're stuck with their own energy. They're stuck with their own, possibly becoming aware. This person could be very introspective right now too. When you become introspective and you take control of your own habits and behaviors and you're not finger pointing, you just say, well, that's just not a good fit for me. Then they'll have to reflect and say, but why the fuck am I not a good fit for you? Why aren't you pining for me? Why aren't you stuck on me? Why don't you want me? What do you mean? What do you mean? Me? You're not stuck on me? Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles? You're not stuck on me? But I thought you loved me. I thought you were all about me. I thought you'd wait forever for me. Seven of Pentacles underneath that. I thought you'd wait forever for me. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see any actions this person might take. All right. Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor. Wow. This person is thinking long-term plans. And not just about money. That can be all about money and wealth and generational wealth and really trying to build an empire, especially with that Emperor. And an Emperor needs an Empress. So this person is thinking about who would be a good partner to build long-term with. Like, what does a healthy partnership look like? What does a healthy family dynamic look like? What does a prosperous family system look like? And then at the same time with 10 Pentacles, I'm thinking, I'm not just trying to plan for the next 5 years, I'm trying to plan for the next 10 plus years. For the rest of my life. What plans and what things do I need to think about right now for longevity for my entire life? It's not enough to just think about today. It's not enough to just think about 5 years from now. I gotta have like a 10 plus year plan here. So this person, in their reflection of taking actions right now, they're thinking about what's going to be good for them moving forward. And obviously that has something to do with you. I don't know if that's about trying to reconcile with you or just reflecting on the type of partner that you are and what in them was blocking them from accepting a partner like you. That could be it too. But either way, this person is thinking like, okay, who's healthy? Who's going to be there whenever shit hits the fan? Who can I trust to have as my power of attorney or emergency contact? Who can I trust, that's, I know is going to have all the ducks in a row with me, right? Mature thinking. You know what? If this person faces that devil in them, I'm proud of them, because not many people do that. Okay, any actions this little lurker might take. Knight of Cups, they might give an apology soon. I see flowers here. There's like this white and knight in shining armor. Someone said white and shiny armor. This person, if they meet up with you for an apology or something, they might wear white. This person's also wearing like Converse in these. That's interesting. There's like a picnic blanket out here with a love letter. So they might want to plan like a get up where you guys go to a picnic. It's something about like not trying to show you, like not trying to love bomb you in a way that they're just like, let me buy you a bunch of gifts. Like there's something about here about them planning a meetup where it's actually a very intimate and sweet experience that's not over the top. Let me just buy you what you want. Let me just spend a bunch of money. Because that's not what it's about, right? Like you're not a gold digger. So they know that wouldn't even impress you anyways. This person has their hat off too. So if this person reaches out to you for healing here with Temperance, Sagittarius, this could be happening in Sagittarius season coming up. They might apologize in a way that's like, let me tip my hat to you. Here's all the ways that you have been good for me. Here's what I didn't acknowledge about you. Here's how I truly felt this whole time. Here's the way I've seen you. Here's like, let me take off the way I've been thinking for a while, the way I showed up. Let me show you what's truly inside my mind about you. They could be writing a letter or a message, you know. Letters are old school, so I don't know who's actually writing letters anymore, but they might. Yeah, this person's very apologetic. They feel really cut out of your life, shut out of your life. And they know that that's because of a choice that they made. 5 of Swords. Yeah, they're just like, I'm really sorry I tried to make you so miserable. I'm really sorry I gave you no other choice. We got the 5 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles here. The difference here being the 2 of Pentacles, which is juggling, your priorities being misbalanced here. And this person's just like, I'm sorry that I was prioritizing my sense of feeling insecure over a healthy partnership with you. You really did make me happy. You really were a source of peace for me, of contentment. You're really everything that I could have ever wanted. That was you. I see that now. I saw it then. I just mentally just was in a place of just toxicity. I've been a toxic person. I've been a toxic lover. I've been so self-minded about feeling like I need to be the best, and I treated you worse than you deserved, instead of appreciating that maybe you were sent to my life here to help me get better, right? To help me step up in a way. Sometimes we need motivation. We need to look up to others to step up, to step into our full potential. And I feel like that's what you were supposed to be for me, and I misjudged that, and I misused that as a source of insecurity. And I am sorry that I've tried to make you feel insecure, that I've tried to make you feel locked out and abandoned. I feel like you can expect an apology or acknowledgement, okay? I'm gonna get any suggestions from Spirit about this coming up. If you want to skip forward, I'm gonna break this up into mini readings for all the zodiac signs, starting from Scorpio still. Yeah, because we're still in Scorpio season. I'm gonna start from Scorpio, and then I will work around to Libra, okay? If you don't want the suggestion about what to do, if this person comes forward and gives you an apology, then just skip ahead to your zodiac sign, okay? All right, let's start with, let's do this. Okay, Spirit, do you have any suggestions for my darling watching this in case this person takes action to reconcile? What do you want them to remember? We've got Temperance and the 10 of Pentacles. So, you know, Two of Wands. Just the overall message here before I get specific details. I do feel like Spirit wants to acknowledge that you've put in so much work to heal this part of yourself, because I know that you saw long-term with this person before they ever saw it in you. And healing from that was very time-consuming and a roller coaster, I feel like. Spirit wants you to be grateful to yourself for handling this experience and moving on from this experience with as much compassion and grace as you have. There's something like earlier whenever I was saying, whoever I'm reading for, you're not even judging this person. You're recognizing that the aspects of them that triggered you is just something that you like deeply aspire to sort of embody yourself in some areas. Some of you feel like you're so weighed down by caring so much about how you affect people and their impression of you, or making sure that, you know, you want to make sure that you don't leave anyone worse than you found them, right? So there is that's a heavy burden, especially whenever you're still trying to figure out the balance of honoring yourself and honoring others. So you've already adapted this, like, I'm frustrated that they didn't care about how they affected me, but that's because I really wish that I could just care about myself and not worry about how I affect people. Sometimes I really wish that, I could just sleep well at night, not caring who's crying, over me or how I treated them. It's deeply important to you the way that you affect people. And I feel like you've come to love and appreciate that about yourself, but also recognize maybe part of me needed to learn something from them so that I could stand up for myself first. I can set boundaries and not care if other people overthink that, especially if these people are crossing my boundaries. You've done a lot of healing, and I feel like you're already in a state of appreciating the lesson that this person was for you, okay? Any suggestions here from Queen of Pentacles reversed? You don't have to be this person's life partner just because they want to be your life partner, okay? That doesn't make you less of a caring person. If this is a no-go for you, if you've learned what you've learned and you're like, I don't want to be put back in a situation where I feel insignificant or small or unimportant, then I don't blame you. This person did make their choice. They made their choice probably several times with you. They are allowed to deal with the consequences and the lessons that come with that in a non-hateful way, right? It's all right if this is not worth your time, energy, and investment. That's what Spirit's saying, okay? Anything else here? Suggestions for darling regarding this person? Oh my gosh, I can't see with these glasses. 8 of Swords. Okay, 8 of Swords. One more. Spirit said, I'll give you 2, bitch. Don't tell me how many to give you. Okay, we've got the Tower and the 8 of Cups. Okay. We've got double 8s there, so 88 could be significant, and then we got Queen of Wands at the bottom, okay? For some of you, I feel like if this person comes back, you will shock yourself by saying, thank you, but no thank you. I don't want to experience what I experienced with you ever again. And you have shown me a pattern of behavior that says that you're very comfortable with not really minding the way that you affect me. And me, long term, I can't rely on someone who's comfortable with making me uncomfortable, who's almost intentional about it. I feel like you'll shock yourself by saying thank you, but no thank you. I feel like another message coming through here is it's okay if you need to take some time, step away, and really work through this before you acknowledge this person or give them an answer or anything. There's something about letting things take time if you do want to heal this. If you rush back into something, all fireworks, all quick, then it could come crashing down just as fast, right? Especially if there's all these triggers that you still have to work through, insecurities that you have to work through. You can change a dynamic, and if someone is truly apologetic, that's up to you. That's up to you. This is also like a call out that someone can come forward, apologize, be sincere, and be working on their behavior. And that doesn't mean that you won't get triggered by your own perceptions as well. So Spirit is kind of saying, keep that in mind, right? Your confidence is key here. So when you start feeling unconfident, instead of projecting that on this person, you can speak up for what's important to you and also acknowledge, like, I'm feeling unconfident right now. That's me. That's ownership of me. That's ownership of what I'm experiencing right now. That doesn't mean that you always have to be unconfident. Working through such dynamics with people, it does take intentionality and understanding that reconciliation means that you have to work through triggers together if you want to overcome them. It's not impossible. It's also not like you don't have to do that. If you would rather just take what you've learned from this experience and move forward with someone else, by all means, do that. If you are trying to work through this with this person, you're going to get triggered by your own perceptions, by misunderstandings, by slip-ups and mistakes. That will happen. It's how you approach those things, okay? So a few different messages there because you're all in different areas of the collective, and so every story is going to be a little bit different. All right, let's jump into the zodiacs, okay? Take these cards back so that I can use that deck because I love using this deck for the zodiacs. Okay, Spirit, let's start with Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, what's going on for this person who's lurking on you? Nine of Cups here. So you are their place of comfort. I feel like this person has been working on their emotional stability on their own for some time, and they're just at this place where they're recognizing I'm only missing one thing, and that would be Scorpio. Five of Pentacles, literally, yeah. They just feel like they're missing you. They have everything else in life but you, and they're recognizing that you're the one thing that would like fit perfectly into this life that they've created for themselves. The Magician, Strength, Justice. Wow. This person has been very focused and dedicated on overcoming their weaknesses. They recognize that the way that they have shown up emotionally has been weak. They've been a weak ass, I'm going to use their words, okay? They have been a weak ass bitch in relationship with you. Okay? They have been working on themselves to be a stronger emotional person, okay? Because they want, when they come, if they come back, if they come approach you and try to make things right, they want the evidence of their change to be undeniable. This person's not all words, okay? This person is words and action and intentions, and there's something here about like them wanting to be unrecognizable to you physically, emotionally, all of that. They feel like the next time you see each other, they want to blow your mind with how much they've grown, so that you know that you can trust them to do right by you. Yeah. The Chariot. Wow, there's a lot of major arcanas there. So you could be dealing with a Leo, a Libra, or a Cancer here, Scorpio. Oh, that's a good message. I like that for Scorpio. Okay. What's going on for Sagittarius and the person who is lurking around them? Sagittarius is lurker. Seven of Pentacles. This person is in a place of reevaluating right now. Reevaluating what? Knight of Wands reversed, Empress reversed. They're reevaluating their behavior. Ace of Cups, yeah. This person feels like an idiot for treating you the way that they treated you, like you were unimportant, like you were just a dime a dozen, okay? They really feel like they're not going to find someone like you again. Like they really had it and then they lost it. All because there was something here about like the way that they treated you, Sagittarius, it feels like they were all about the conquest, right? And you may have even said that to this person with the Empress reverse. You may have even said that outright, like, I don't trust you. You're about the conquest, not the victory. You're not about the long-term stuff. Like, and I'm a long-term person. I love you. I see you for who you are. I love you unconditionally, but you will not have me. And this person's like reevaluating, like, why am I just about the conquest? Okay, anything else here for Sagittarius' person? Those two. Queen of Wands and the Magician. This feels like more conquest energy, Sagittarius. I feel like they're just like, damn, it's sexy when you say no to me. It's so hot when you say no to me. It's so hot when you know your worth. It's so hot that you can see me for who I am, still be kind, and no, absolutely not. This is like a game changer for this person, because they're just like, well, I know you're not just entertaining anyone, because if you'll turn me down despite our chemistry, despite our connection, despite what we've been through. If you're willing to say no to me, I know that you're not going to tolerate just anyone, and that makes you even more delicious to this person. Ace of Swords. Getting ideas here, but they also feel like you have set them free. You could have done a cord cutting with this person. Yeah, Eight of Swords. You could have done a cord cutting, and this person is feeling that. Okay. All right, what's going on for Capricorn and the person who is lurking? Capricorn's lurker here. The Star. This person is healing from a broken heart right now, Capricorn. A not. I almost feel like they broke their own heart here. And them realizing that they've broken their own heart is the exact catalyst that they have needed to make changes in their life. They're just reflecting on, oh gosh. Okay, this is like a weird analogy. Okay, but you know how like they say when you look out and you see the stars in the sky, that's just like an echo of a star. Like it's those stars are actually probably dead. Like they're already burned out, but just the echo of how long it takes their light to travel here. We still see them there, but they're ghost stars. Okay, there's something like that, like them recognizing their behaviors, what has been long standing in their life. Those are things that need to really die and move on. That's such a weird analogy, I know, but they almost wonder if like their feelings for you is just an echo of a memory, right? If their memories are just going to echo you forever. Eek. Okay, anything else here for Capricorn's person? Seven of Wands, neutral. They are really hoping that y'all unblock each other, that you unblock them, that y'all can be a little less defensive. Because this person does feel wounded, right? Maybe they've had barriers to love with you, so they're like learning to put the guard down, but also recognizing that they've given you good reason to have your guard up too. All right. All right, what's going on for Aquarius and the person who's lurking? Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Four of Swords. Okay, Aquarius, I feel like this person is trying to fill the void of you with other people right now, instead of like actually trying to heal and move forward in a healthy way, unfortunately. Yeah, I feel like they're just trying to get affection from anyone and anything. They're investing in multiple people. Anything to not feel what they're feeling. This person can't spend time alone right now. They feel like they're just trying to keep themselves busy with others. Temperance. This flew out over this message of love here, so I'm going to look at this. Retreat. Yeah. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. I feel like this person is trying to avoid being alone with their thoughts at all cost. So, Aquarius, my advice to you with this would... I don't want to give you advice. I don't want to give you advice. Don't chase this person, okay? They're not worth your time right now, but it's up to you. Just try to stay balanced. Don't take this person's behavior. Don't take this person's behavior personally, okay? Their behavior is their behavior, okay? All right, what's going on for Pisces? The person who's lurking. Nine of Wands. Okay, this person does not want to give up. They know it's been a very hard battle. Ooh, they don't want to give up on you. We got the Empress and the Six of Wands. Yikes. Pisces, this person does not want to give up on this connection with you. They feel like they know it's been really hard. They know it's been very hard for you. They have been a problem for you. And they just want to show up in a way that will make you see them kindly again. They miss the way that you looked at them before. They're hoping that they can come back in and that you'll drop the guard and you'll remember all the good things about them. You could feel like this person is very showy, a bit performative. Okay, wow. Yeah, a bit performative. Anything else here for Pisces? Seven of Swords, very performative, okay? You know that this person is not sincere about their love and affection. You've got them pegged, okay? You know exactly who and what they're about. They just miss your attention. They want to soften you up enough so that they feel important again, okay? Very schemy. All right, what's going on for Aries and the person who's lurking? Two of Wands, the World. Okay, I'm going to look at the second card that under here because the World flew out and landed on this. Past life love. Okay, well, that makes sense. Two of Wands in the World. That does feel like past life. Okay. Aries, this person wants a chance to do things differently. This person has taken accountability for their past behavior. I'm getting like them standing right here in the present moment, right here, and saying, who I was in my past does not benefit who I am in my future. Okay, this person, they're realizing that they are the product of their own decisions, their own behaviors, their own focus. This person is trying to do things differently. They could have learned a past life lesson through you in your relationship. Three of Swords, yeah, definitely. What's the Three of Swords? Could be dealing with an Aquarius. You don't have to be, but this person wants to heal the way things broke here. They feel like they ruined the one permanent good thing in their life with a knot. Your purity for them, your pure love for them did change them. There's like the Ouroboros snake here. Your pure love for them changed them. Anything else for Aries? The Lovers, past life connection, yeah. King of Swords, the Chariot. I feel like this person wants to, I don't want to say rush in, because I'm not actually getting a rushing energy, especially with this like world star energy. This feels like it's taken time. This person is trying to heal so that they can show up in a more reliable way. The Chariot is not always just an impulse decision to rush into battle. The Emperor drives the Chariot, Aries, and the Emperor has a complete battle plan first. They don't just rush into war blind. They don't rush into a battle blind. They are very strategic with the King of Swords, very strategic with a plan so that they know how to tackle the obstacles ahead. They know what they're coming up against and they're prepared to strike, dodge, and block. They're prepared for everything, okay? So this person, I do not feel like they're rushing in. I feel like they are being very strategic so that they can show up in the energy of love and connection and commitment, and it be very clear to you as well, Aries, okay? Cool. Set that aside. Okay. What's going on for Taurus and the person who's lurking on them? Five of Wands. This person be... I just heard chaos in a bottle. Did some of you put this person in a freezer? I'm not even. Did some of you put this person and their little like people around them in the freezer? I'm seeing so many jars and look at all the energies in the jars. Oh, someone's been having fun with freezer spells. Okay. You're just like, leave me alone. I'm done. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done with the conflict. I'm done with you trying to steal my energy. I'm done with you trying to steal my life force. I'm gonna put your ass in a jar and freeze you for eternity. Oh my gosh. Guys, I can't make it up. The High Priestess. Taurus. Oh my gosh. I love this for you. Well, honey, if you put them in a jar to leave you alone, they're in the freezer. It worked. They're gonna leave your ass alone, okay? They may all of a sudden be like, why do I feel like I can't... I don't know, they're getting affected by their own energy, and I don't blame you. All of a sudden they feel in the love. Oh my gosh, Taurus. I know that's not every Taurus, but that cracks my ass up. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just like, leave me alone. I'm done. I'm done. So Spirit just wants to confirm, Taurus, if you put them in the freezer, they froze. They stuck. They ain't gonna do nothing. They're gonna leave you alone. You don't have to worry about them and their bad juju. Don't worry about it. Success, okay? Just, they ain't gonna affect you anymore. Nope. All right, let's see what's going on for Gemini and the person who's lurking on them. Gemini and the person who's lurking on them. Chariot reversed and the Star. Oh, this feels like, baby, come back. Baby, come back to me. Two of Cups, I knew it. Yeah, this person is hoping that they can turn things around. If I could turn back time. This person wants to turn back time. They're just like, I had everything I wanted right at my fingertips, and now you're gone, and I wish that you weren't. I wish I could turn back time. Okay, tell me some more about Gemini's person lurking. King of Wands, neutral. Your distance, your separation, you moving forward in your life has removed them from a pedestal of importance, and they feel a lack of confidence in themselves. This person could have literally been like, metaphysically and maybe unintentionally, but just like with your energy that you gave them, Gemini, they could have literally been like siphoning your energy to try to make them feel better, and it could have looked like they were glowing up. There's something here about like you removing yourself, you not giving them any energy or any reaction, you moving forward, and suddenly this person is like noticing that they're looking like they're noticing their looks kind of deteriorating, and that's so superficial because like we all gonna be old and wrinkly, okay? We all none of us gonna be pretty at the end, so it doesn't even matter. But this could have really mattered to this person, was how good they were looking, how powerful they felt. They just could have felt like they were the most attractive thing ever around you, and then now that you're gone, it's like they're feeling less attractive by the minute. Okay, they're just like, oh shit, that's a new gray, that's a wrinkle, that's a, oh, that's a new pain in my back. What? Like, this person is feeling their age right now, and it's something to do with you taking away your energy, because they were like siphoning your energy to boost them. And I don't even think it was intentional, but good for you for setting boundaries. I just feel like this person is like, come back, I need to feel better about myself, okay? I need to feel better about myself. Yeah, I'm talking about like sudden changes, sudden grays, sudden new health problems, and they're just like, shit, like, God damn it. All right. What is going on for Cancer and the person lurking on them? Three of Cups. I don't know if that's another person or if that's a reconciliation. Death. Okay. Two things here, Cancer. So there's a third party energy here that the connection is reached an end of its life cycle, okay? This person is feeling a call to do things different. Like they're reflecting on this third party energy, this relationship, this lifestyle, and they're saying, that's not really how I see my life anymore. This person feels like they've fundamentally changed in some way, and that's caused them to feel incompatible where they are now. If that's not about a third party energy, then this is them reflecting on the type of people that they have around them or a lifestyle that they have. And they're just like, it's time for me to change some things. Like it's not all, sex, drugs, rock and roll every day. Like I've got to think about the long term here. I need to make a change. Yeah, they could have had like an emergency here with the Eight of Wands. Some sort of emergency. I'm not sure if that's with them, but Something happened out of the blue and it put everything in a perspective for them. I'm getting like an instant hit of downloads, an instant hit of awareness about what's important, about long-term things. Like this was an unavoidable something that happened, and they're just like rethinking what is actually important. Rethinking long-term. They're transforming in some way, Cancer. Anything else here for Cancer before we move on to Leo? Queen of Cups neutral. This is in matters of love, so they could be recognizing like, what have I been attracted to, and is that healthy? Is that codependent? I don't know. There's something about them being very aware of like the side effects of specific types of people or specific types of lifestyles that are not beneficial to their life moving forward. Okay, what's going on for Leo and the person who's lurking on them? Leo and their lurker. Four of Swords, destiny. I feel like your silence has been very impactful to them, Leo, because if you had tried to stay in contact, or if you had tried to keep pursuing them, they wouldn't have seen something from another angle. The Destiny card is like the Wheel of Fortune card, so that's like a karmic cycle, change, you know, things that have been long going, but then the wheel can change at any time, like with your energy and focus, right? So it's like the wheel was going one way, and I feel like you recognize this is not beneficial. I need to detach, pull away, choose silence. I need to go heal. I need to meditate. I need to pull away from this because I don't like the way this is going. That automatically causes like the wheel to spin in the other way. So when you make a change for yourself, you're automatically making a change for someone else, whether or not they realize it immediately. Your distance has been causing a change in this person that needed to happen. So the universe is kind of like tipping off their hat to you right now, saying, thank you for doing what you needed to do, because nothing would have changed if nothing changed. Okay? You're not wrong for changing things. Nothing would have changed if nothing changed. So the fact that you changed means that things are changing. Okay, what's changing for this person? Five of Swords, they're looking at how they have been using others as a leg up mentally. This person is reflecting on their conflict style, okay? The way that they speak in conflict, the way that they view others in conflict. Instead of always trying to win every single fight or trying to be the one on top, this person is recognizing it's very lonely whenever you cut down people around you just to win. This person is reflecting that they don't feel good. All their wins in their life don't feel good because they never won with a good heart. They never won with a good heart. Huh. Anything else here for Leo? Ten of Swords. They never won with a good heart. And that makes them the biggest loser of all. They feel like the biggest loser of all. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. All right. What's going on for Virgo and the person who's lurking on Virgo? King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. This person feels pompous, Virgo. Four of Wands. This person feels very pompous right now. I feel like you're holding back from them with the Four of Pentacles, even though you've wanted to give your love to them. I feel like you made a decision to say, there's a blockage there, so I'm just going to keep my cup to myself, instead of focusing on this person. And this person is just like, well, you'll come back around when you're horny. You'll come back around whenever you want something. Like, I'm just too irresistible, but you're resisting them effortlessly. And I feel like with the Four of Wands here, you're prioritizing your own happiness. Oh, I feel like it's subconscious priorities right now, because look at the way this Queen of Cups has her back face to the Four of Wands. So this could be, there's two fours here. Interesting. Okay. Spirit could be wanting to tell you, instead of consciously thinking about the fact that you have to hold back from this person, that may be what's actively on your mind most of the time, is that you're not talking to them, that you're holding back from them, that you're not giving to them, that they're not giving to you. There's something here about transforming with the butterfly, transforming the way that you're viewing this separation. Turn your back the other way to see that you're prioritizing inner peace, inner union, inner happiness. It's not about focusing on, like, I just posted something, was it last week? It's like a billboard picture in my community post. It said, it's not about walking away from something, it's about moving towards the next thing. Same direction, different energy. So if you just viewed this time differently instead of focusing on them, because even though you're focusing on, like, with resisting them, you're focusing on resisting them, which means your energy and your focus is still aimed at them, and then they are still in this pompous, conceited energy. If you flip the focus to say, okay, they're not that big of a deal, actually, I am. And then you flipped your focus to your own inner happiness, your own inner stability, your spiritual stability, then you wouldn't miss much about this person if you do at all. Flip the focus, okay? This person is pompous. Okay, what's going on for Libra and the person who is lurking on them? Queen of Swords, well, that is Libra energy. Ace of Swords, this person has realized a truth about you, Libra. Nine of Pentacles. Strength. Your glow up has this person bothered, Libra. I feel like you cut yourself free from this person and prioritized yourself, prioritized your money, your job, your career, your inner stability. You have stepped into complete strength for yourself, okay? This is kind of hurting this person. Definitely hurting this person for some reason. Wow, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. This feels like an opportunist in your energy, Libra. This feels like someone who wants what they can't have. And let me just get some more cards here, okay? Ace of Cups, three aces. Three aces. I would just be mindful. I feel like you see through this person's shit anyways, so I feel like you could pick this up from a mile away. If this person comes towards you, really assess where they're coming towards you from. Are they coming at you with an opportunist energy? Are they coming at you? Like, if this person just wants to ride the gravy train that you've built for yourself, I'd be like, you know what? I think I was there for you when you were at your lowest and you pushed me away. And now that I'm at my greatest, now you want to be with me? That tells me a lot about you. Opportunist. I just feel like it's an opportunist, Libra. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they want the benefits of the work that they didn't fucking do. Are you kidding me? I just cut this off because I went on a little tangent here, but Libra, yeah, I feel like this is an opportunist energy and you should not. You already know. You're in the Queen of Swords energy. You already know if someone's going to be an opportunist or not, so just be mindful of that, okay? All right, I hope that this reading, I hope there was a message in it for you if this was for you. And I will see y'all tomorrow, okay? I love you so much. Take care and ta-ta.